Okay, I guess I'll make it two parts. Wow, man, I went that far. But anyway, uh, this is the second part of this. Uh, see, God's people is His people. Don't care what you say. Actually, because when you come right down to it, a the word Jewish, the word Jewish, Jew, Judah, those words, Judah, I believe actually Judah really originally, or the word Jew, which probably was J-U, really came from being from the tribe of Judah. Because Judah was the tribe of Judah and Benjamin. And they were the two tribes that were in, that was, the house, they were the house of Judah. They called them the house of Judah. Now the other 10 tribes were considered the northern kingdom, which is Samaria, which consisted of Reuben and Simeon. Well, Levi was the priest. Reuben, Simeon, and Issachar, Zebulon. Then you had Gad and Asher and Naphtali, and you had Ephraim, and you had Manasseh, which was really the grandsons of Jacob, who was Joseph's children, who had married, who Joseph married an Egyptian woman. He married an Egyptian woman. He was, and I'm sorry to tell you, like I'm saying, I don't care whose toes I'm stepping on, really. I really don't, because in war you got to come out with your hard stuff, But yeah. Listen, Egyptians were black. Egyptians never were white. Now there's a whole bunch of Egyptians now that have been, they have thinned out. They got a white thing, more or less. Because I guess you got some Egyptians really that could be labeled as being Caucasians. I'll put it that way. But Egyptians were dark. They had pictures. They got pictures in books. They go way back where people, when I think when the walls came down in Berlin, and a lot of books that came out of Eastern Europe had books like this. Now I don't know if you can get them so readily now. But they had books. They had books where all these people in here, all those biblical people, were of a dark-hued people. Now, I'm not kidding either, because I've seen the books. I saw them. I saw some of the books at Strand Bookstore in New York. In fact, I think I bought some of them, but in moving back and forth, I probably misplaced or lost them, or somebody seen them and stole them. I hope they're using them to their advantage, But I saw these things. I saw these things, So people who are trying to be something that they're not, on Judgment Day, you're going to find out that, hey, you're saying my judge. I ain't got to worry about y'all judges that y'all picking. Because they like I'm saying, they temporal madness. That's what you call them all. if they ain't got no God in them, they're temporal madness. Really, temporal madness. But the judge of us all, and there's a judge of us all now. There's a judge of us all. There's a judge of us all, and he ain't taking no shorts. Really. And he's not prejudiced. Oh, no, he's not. But who he picked? The people he picked, man, he picked. You can't, what you going to get mad with him because he picked who he picked? And he said I'm going to plead with you. I'm going to plead with you for my people. So in other words, if you finna put my people back in another slavery, I'm going to plead. I'm going to plead with you for my people. I'm going to plead. And if God's pleading, I think you better listen. Because see, God don't be playing, man. Because look at this weather. Look at the weather. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking sometimes, man, that winds are going to come and just whip around here after a while in America, man, and actually take people away. Bang! And I guess they'll say that's the rapture. But people be going up in there. Because the rapture is real too. But these winds going to take some people before the rapture. Be walking out in the street and a whiff of wind come along and just take you, bang. Could you imagine walking out in the street and all of a sudden be lifted up and you ain't no bird. And where you going? Where you gonna go? But God's weather's furious. It's furious at the lies that has been held, been what? 1,260 plus years, man. And those the 1260's gone. I'll let you know that. The 1260's gone. And there was some additions too, because God put these numbers, he put these numbers in the Bible. He put them in there. And then y'all still gonna play games. You're gonna play games. You're gonna play games. You're gonna play games. But he put them in the Bible. He put them in here. They're in here. You ain't gotta go you ain't even gotta go to the pseudepigrapher to get these. They're in here. And why? I ain't gonna tell you why. I ain't gonna tell you where they at. You know why? Because you didn't tell me where they was at. I had to find them myself, so I ain't gonna tell you nothing. My people I tell. But I ain't telling you nothing. But they're in here. Jesus is coming soon, y'all. Soon, soon, soon. And like I'm saying, the people that he chose are going to be the people that he sent up, that he put back together. Ezekiel, Valley of the Dry Bones, 37th chapter, beginning. Can these bones live? Ezekiel, can they live? Lord, you know. Oh, you breathe on them bones. Prophesy on them bones, Ezekiel. Prophesy. Because he prophesies unto Israel. Israel was buried in a valley of dry bones. All of them tribes was buried together, which consisted Jacob's remnant, sent to the four corners of the earth. It's in here. It's in here. Ain't no UN, ain't no president, ain't nobody help do none. God said he don't need none of you people to help him do nothing, because every time that somebody try to do something to help God, they make a shipwreck. And that's just what y'all doing right now. Putting your name on God's land. Are you out of your cotton-picking mind? I think you're insane, really. I think you really are. You're insane with power, but God's going to show you something. I'm telling you, he's going to show you something. See, in the prophet, See, a prophet, the difference between a prophet and a preacher. See, a prophet knows what's going to happen. You know? He knows what's going to happen. And he can't be happy because what he knows that's going to happen is tragic. It's tragic. It's not, it ain't no funny thing in it at all. It's tragic. And they have that. And I think it's a thing in there saying that they hated their life or something. They hated their life till the end. And it's not that they hated their life, it's just that they hate that feeling of that impending doom that the world just does not want to hear because they're too busy preparing for the future. A future which it is not going to come the way you see it. Now, is man going to straighten up? Is mankind going to straighten up and say, hey, okay, Lord, this, I don't know. I don't think so, because when I read this book, it's already cut and dried. So what you should understand is, where are you in this program? Where are you in this? Where are you in it? Are you on the winning side with God? Or are you out in the open being a foe against God? Because if you're going to be a foe against God, you're going to lose. I don't care what kind of armament that you got. I don't care how much money you got. It does not make a difference. But you are going to lose. You know, you're going to lose. Because the earth is even beginning to attack us. The earth and the Native American, which is part, I believe the Native American is an offshoot of Levi, somewhat, and Gad, and who knows, you know. But I believe that they also too, the original Native Americans. I'm not talking about you 5-cent Native Americans who are Irish or German or something else. You know, you don't count, because you're not a Native American if you're not a Native American. It's simple as that. You know, and probably a lot of y'all are jiving around with that, you know. But hey, we are minorities. We can't do anything. We can't make you do something, but we can tell and get together and do right by God, and God will make you do something. You hear me? That's right. He'll make you do something. Oh yeah, he'll make you do something quick, fast, and in a hurry. Really. Because God don't play. He don't play with me. And he sure enough don't play with you. Yeah. See, the powers that be want to stay powers that be. They want to be on top. They want to be in the right. They want to be in the right. So that would leave everybody else to be opposite of in the right. And it don't work that way. It don't work that way. And God is, hey, it looked like he is judging thus as old Babylon. Yeah. As old Babylon, when a new regime came in after Nebuchadnezzar was gone, and his son came in, and he didn't even, you know, he started breaking bad. Having all kind of parties and, you know, riotous affairs and all of that stuff. And drinking out of the sacrifice cups that the people of Judah had did. Yeah, they just started going crazy, and God scared them. He scared them. He said a finger showed up and wrote something on the wall. It said in the time when the king was seeing it, I think that was Nebuchadnezzar's son, when he seen it, he had a heart attack and died. Of course, maybe he didn't even understand what it said, but he knew it wasn't good, because that finger came from nowhere and did that. So y'all better be careful. That's all I can tell you. You better be careful. You better be careful messing around with God, and you better be careful messing around with his people. That's right. You know what I know.